In this tutorial, we're going to learn how to compose an email using Gmail from Google. First, we're going to want to go to our inbox, and you can simply do that by clicking on the waffle and choosing Mail. Your inbox will load up, and on the left-hand side, you'll see Compose for compose an email. It'll appear as a small box on the right-hand side, but if you'd like it to see it as a full screen, you can click that button right here. And here's the to box. If you're within Watervliet, the names will appear automatically in a list when you type the first or last name. Or if it's someone outside of our school district, you've typed that email in before, that should also appear. So I'm going to type my name, TIE, and I come up. I can put multiple addresses in here, just like that. Over here on the right-hand side, you see the buttons CC and BCC. CC stands for carbon copy. So this is if I want to also send this email to another person. We're going to choose Mr. Kuhn to send this email to. BCC stands for blind carbon copy. So whoever email address you put in this box here, these people will not see that you also sent a copy to these recipients. And I'm going to use student test. So that is blind carbon copy. We always want to put a subject in an email. Usually when I receive an email that does not have a subject, usually means it's not important and I delete it. So we're going to choose test on Tuesday. We also want to be direct and to the point with our emails. So and we always want to say something along the lines of a thank you. Make sure you have your name in there, and so forth. We have some options down here at the bottom for formatting our text within the email. So if I select a word, I can change, or a sentence, I can change the font style of it. I can change the size of it. I can bold it or italicize it, maybe even underline it if you have some important things within the email that you want to stick out. We can also change the color of whatever word we've highlighted as well, as you can see above. We might want to create an email where you want things centered or right aligned, and that's what this button does here. Put it back to left. And below that, I'm going to create a list just like this. I can create a numbered list or a bulleted list. If I hit enter twice, and maybe this time I'll create a bulleted list, just like that. I can put quotes within my email. I can attach a file from my computer or laptop, or if you're using Google Drive, this is the Google Drive symbol. And if I click that, it'll take me to my drive, and I can also share a folder or a file by double clicking it. I can also delete it just by clicking that X. I can also add an image or a photo, and I can also add a link. So maybe I want to include a link. I could copy and paste one in here too. And you'll see that appears here so that the recipients can just simply click on the link and go directly to a website. You also have the good old emoticons or emojis that you can insert as well. If it's an email that's important or a professional email, I would shy away from using these emojis. Finally, the email is automatically saved. So if I close this email, it's not deleted. You'll notice that it's in my drafts folder. And if I click drafts, there is the email that I just created. Again, I'm going to extend it to full screen. If I wanted to delete the draft altogether, I can discard the draft right here with the garbage can. I also have some other options that we'll discuss later on. When I'm ready to send the email, make sure you proofread your email. If you notice anything that's underlined in red, it might be spelled incorrectly. Tuesday probably needs to be capitalized. So if I right click or on a Chromebook double tap my fingers, it gives me some suggestions to correct those. So you always want to make sure that your emails are correct, spelled correctly. And since this is a name, it should be capitalized as well. And there you go. Should be able to send at this point. So that is how you compose an email.